Everybody loves Mandalorian.
Everybody loves their Mandalorians. Support your local Mandalorians. Take a business card. Find out how to make your own armor.
Everybody wants to look good.
Everybody. Every woman loves a sharp-dressed Mandalorian.
So what exactly do you guys do?
Oh, okay. Well, we're the Mandalorian Mercs. Obviously, I'm not in my armor right now.
Right.
But we put together, well, you know who Boba Fett is?
Yes.
He was a Mandalorian.
Right.
And so we put together our own armor with our own, color schemes and our own choices of weapons and stuff like that. And we're actually a Lucasfilm licensed company. We have standards that are like minimum standards for membership. Like you have to have X percent of your body covered by armor, or the helmet has to have a proper T visor, and the plates need to be properly.
I talk to all the wonderful people that come around here and have an interest in the Mandalorian Mercs and such, and they want to know what we do, what we're about, and how to make their own armor. And I just basically give them all the information. I sell the Mercs. The helmets are the big seller because, anybody of our members that are walking around and such, that whenever they come to hang out here at the table, they put their helmets down, so that's one of the things people catch their eye. And they look cool, man.
I became a member because, kind of like everybody who takes costuming, you go to enough conventions and you get tired of being the guy taking the pictures. You want to be the guy in the pictures or girl in the pictures. And Star Wars has been a love and passion of mine for 30 plus years, so it just seemed like a natural fit.
My mentality changes sometimes when I have my costume. If I'm really tired, I'll forget I'm in character and I'll goof around a lot. But when I first put it on and I'm walking in public to where I need to get to, I will usually have a little bit more stern, I won't say anything to people, I won't talk to anybody, I'll just walk straight, kind of like a soldier type.
I feel that once I'm in costume, I'm not myself anymore. I can be someone completely different. For all the people that know me, they know I'm a good guy, I'm a nice person. But when I get in costume, I can change that personality. And that's what I really like when I'm in costume. I'm not myself, I'm somebody else.
I think just getting all the gear on and getting there and knowing that you're representing the costume club or people see you as something, it changes your demeanor. Like, I don't think of myself as a very intimidating person. But once I put this thing on and put on my black flight suit and my purple and white armor and start carrying my hammer around, and I've got a gun on my hip, I think I start to swagger a little bit. There's a little bit of swagger in my walk. I don't doubt it.
All right. I don't even know if it'll work right now, but... Oh, wait a minute. I have to adjust for this. Yeah.
I feel different when I'm in the costume. First of all, is the visibility. Like, you don't have your peripherals. Just the physical aspect of it, you're just kind of like, these people don't know if I'm making this face or not. Sometimes I do just to people like that, inside my helmet, because you can't see. You want to see? So, okay, this is me. I'll tell you when I'm doing this face, okay? You ready? I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. That's what I was doing. You see? You wouldn't know.
It all started with this guy, the head guy of the Mandalorian Mercs. His Merc's name is Novel Talon. And basically, he was going to conventions and he saw costumers and he saw people dressing up as Mandalorians, Boba Fett and Jango Fett. And he thought it was great. He loved the armor. He was a big Star Wars fan. So he made his own set of armor. And he just kept seeing more people, and he got his friends involved. Finally, he said, if we could just get organized, we could be a big club like the 501st was with the Stormtroopers and the Empire.
Anywhere he'll go, he'll have like a business card and just try to recruit people. Like, where are you from? This is a pretty cool thing. I need to start like leaders out in branches. And it's just like network and just going crazy after that.
And he just said, hey, you're from this area. Go ahead and start a clan in your area and we'll get it to grow. And then those clans would go to conventions in their areas and they would start getting more people interested, and it kept growing and growing like that until eventually went across the country and went international into other countries such as Germany. Australia, I think, is the newest country that we have clans in, but Buenos Aires, Canada. Canada's a big one. There's a lot of Canadian Mandalorians.
The characters that we create are not based on any actual Star Wars character, just the Mandalorian culture itself. Say for example the 501st, everything is from the movies or the books, so everything has to look exactly as you see it. So of course they were well known. Mandalorians, sometimes you go look at them and be like, what are you supposed to be? So they weren't taken too seriously at first, but I guess more and more people started doing it, and eventually you get enough people, you form a club.
And it started in North Carolina in 2007, and that was the origination of the Mandalorian Mercs, was just this guy Novel getting everybody together and saying, let's go ahead and actually become a club. And it started there and it took off and went international.